Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video I'll be opening and assembling the Lego Marvel Avengers set 76243, which is the Rocket Mech Armour. This is another Lego Marvel mech. This is in the latest series, which got Rocket Raccoon, which is this is quite a nice mech. Lego are doing a lot of mechs these days, but this one does look good and is kind of believable within the Guardians of the Galaxy and Guardians of the Galaxy universe, and the fact this is the sort of thing Rocket Raccoon would probably do anyway, to be honest with you. So this one does actually fit the brief quite well, in my opinion. If you do disagree, or if you agree or disagree with that, do feel free to add it in the comments. Right, we'll open it up. Well, this is the front of the box, and this is the back of the box. As you can see, there's a little little jetpack on the back there for it, or is that a tail? It could be a tail. I'm not sure, but probably doubles up as a jetpack. So, well, it would do if I was playing with it anyway. So we have two bags, no stickers, which means printed pieces, which is really good. These mech sets are actually currently being reduced by quite in a lot of retailers at the moment. Tesco's are doing these around the £10 mark at the moment. So I picked mine up for half that price, to be honest with you, because I've got I know a little market stall actually where I do get a lot of my Lego from. So, and they are very good. So. We have a little instruction book. As you see, you have Rocket walking you through the instructions, which is a nice little touch. Two bags of bits, 1 and 2. Open it up. So somewhere in here we should have Rocket. He has some moulded legs, moulded small legs, which actually works quite well with the character because of its height. Has a moulded head, like that. So he does look like a mini Fabuland character, but with attitude. He also has a gun as well. Anyone who has watched like the Guardians of the Galaxy, or who is actually familiar with the Guardians of the Galaxy, will know how Rocket's technology works. So just need the telescope piece, which is in here somewhere. I saw that when it came out. And then you have a little robot arm, goes on the bottom there. And here you have Rocket's gun. That's quite a cool looking blaster. Here you have a well-armed Rocket. Really does look good. Put him over there. Now we start work on the mech. First bit we use is the body bit of the mech, the main body bit, which is this bit here. And then we start off with, then we have two of these dark green 2x1 base plates with a male ball joint on the short end. Put two of those on, and we have an orange, or should have, an orange 2x1 base plate, which goes on top of the two green ones we just put on, and should have a grey 2x1 with two male bar joints on. And that's what we got so far. Next we got a black 2x2 base plate with a wheel arch on it, which these are the bits that are used in Speed Champion sets a lot. Then we have two black 1x1 flats with a black cheese piece moulded to it. Then we have another two of those. Goes on the bottom. Like so. As you see, that's made a nice bit of body work on there. And we make two jet pieces for the back, which start off life as two of these green robot arm pieces, two of these silver bowl pieces with a blue clear cone which goes in the middle, like so. Try and show you that. So you do that twice, and then you stick the robot arm pieces in the back, hopefully. And you attach, so it should look like that. Attach these on the back piece here. And we put the front plate on next. And then you have a 2x2 plate with some printing on. So it goes on like that. So that's the cockpit of the mech in there. Put that there next to Rocket. You can look after that for me. It looks like we're making the leg joints next, or the so we start off with a brown 2x2 round flats with a stud in the middle, and on top of that you put a black 2x2 round base plate. You have an orange 2x1 base plate, which goes on top like so. Then you have one of these, it is a Technic 2x1 brick with a 2x1 base plate moulded to the back. This goes on like so. Then you have a black 2x1 base plate with a female ball joint on each end, like that. Then you have 2 of these orange 1x1s with a curved roofing piece moulded to them. They go on like so. Then you have an orange 2x1 gold bar piece. Goes on there like that. Then you have a brown Lego bar, which goes in the bottom here, like so. Then you've got a black Technic connector bolt, like so. And then this bit here attaches to the bottom of the cockpit, like so. And that's what you've got so far. Next we start building the legs. I might try pulling these separately and see if I can do these at the same time, but the legs do look quite similar. I'll have a quick look, see if it's possible. So we start off with one of these orange like pivot pieces that doesn't move. And then we have 2 grey 2x1s with a female ball joint on the long side. So I'm going to try and do this twice and see if I can make it work. Then you have a black 2x1 double base plate with half studded and half curved. Try and show you that. That goes on there like so. Then you have a brown 3x2 house shaped flat piece, and a brown metal bar 2x1 piece. That goes on there like so. Then you attach the leg to this side of the body, like that. And then do the next leg now. As you see, I've done that piece already. Got your black 2x2 double plate, half flat, half studded. Then you've got your brown 3x2 house flat and your brown 2x2 metal bar piece, which goes on like so. And that goes on there like so. Now we make the feet. We've got to do this bit twice, so I'm going to do this twice. Your feet, the base of the feet is one of these 5x1 Technic flat pieces. And then you have a brown 1 flat D piece. So that goes on the end. brown cheese piece, which is one of these. Then you have a brown 1x1 with a female connector hook on it. So we got that, we've done it twice. And now we put another brown 1x1 with a female connector hook on it. And then you've got another black flat one with a cheese piece moulded to it. Goes on like so. So we've done this twice, as you see I've got 2 of them. And before we go any further, we have a Lego mini bar piece with a male ball connector on the top. So that goes in the top. So there we go. We've got the ball connector on there. Now we can attach the feet to the mech. There we go. We've got that's our mech so far. I'm not sure about how stable it's going to be, but now we put this bit of greenery on the back. This is like a bush piece. I think this is meant to be like a jet. Unless it's meant to be Groot on the back, because it does look a bit like some sort of robot on the back. So. If you angle the feet and the legs, it does stand up, so that's our mech so far. We're over halfway, thank you for bearing with me on this video. Now we've got to make the arms, but because the arms are different every time, because both the arms are different, I'm going to make these separately. So we start off with one of these elbow/knee joint pieces. We have a grey 2x1 with a female ball joint goes on there. And we have the black 2x2 double base plate, half flat and half studded, which is one of these. Goes on there like so. And then you have a 2x2 curved triangular roofing piece, which goes on there like so. Then we turn this piece around and work on this side here. And first of all we have a black 2x2 base plate. With a black two by two triangular roofing piece and a grey 2x1 with a female connector hook on the short side. That goes on there like so. Now we've got a grey 2x1 with a Technic cross connector in the middle. And we've got a black 2x2 arched brick. With a silver 2x2 metal bar piece which goes on top, like so. Now we make the firing mechanism for the. So start off with this piece here, which it does look really cool. And you've got a grey Technic piece, which I don't know what this piece is, but you push that piece in there and it looks like it releases the stud. There's a little bit on there that should release the studs, as you can see. And then you've got a green, see what size it is first. A green 4x1 axle with a flat end on it. Goes in there like so. And then you've got a grey round piece which goes on the back there. And you attach that bit there into that hole there. And then you have the weapon arm on the mech. That goes on there like so. It does look really good. Now we make the other arm. So we start off with another elbow/knee joints. I have a grey 2x1 with a female ball joint on the longer side, goes on there, and a brown 2x1 with a male bar joint on it, goes on there like so. Then we have another black double plate with half flat and half curved. That goes on there, and then you have another black 2x2 curved triangular roofing piece. Goes on there like so. you have a brown 2x2 with a 2x2 base plate with a male bar joint on the longer side. Goes on the other end, and then you have a brown 2x2 with some craggy rocks or some paws, whichever you prefer. Goes on there like so. Now you've got 4 of these claw type pieces to go on. 2, 3, and 4. That goes on there to make a hand. And you connect that arm onto this side here. Obviously be careful you don't be too heavy-handed like I was there, because I just pushed the booster rockets off the back, one of the booster rockets off the back there. Now this set has been quite well designed as I've just seen. One, they've given you 12 of these blue clear studs, so when it's firing, it actually you can't lose too many of them. So I'll load it up first. You've got a few spare pieces with it as well, only like small little pieces, but they were all appreciated. When Rocket goes into his mech, he actually has, they designed a little space to put a little space on there for his gun to go in there, and that's a nice little touch. And then Rocket goes into his mech, which is like his armour. So it does work quite well, this set. And here you have Rocket's mech. It does look quite good actually, and it does actually suit the sort of thing that a Rocket Raccoon would actually have as well, which is quite rare. I'm not saying Lego don't do it often, but sometimes ever since they've done the mechs, I do actually think this is about the best one. This is about the best one I've seen so far, because it actually fits the character. So you've got Rocket in his mech, and we'll see if we can get this thing to fire without it causing too many problems. See, there's a firing mechanism on here that you're supposed to be able to turn it around. It does actually work if you just saw that, and I almost lost the stud there, so I won't be doing it again. But you turn it around and the studs come off, and that is good. It does actually work. It's reasonably posable. I wouldn't say it's got a lot of posability, as you can see. I would say I wouldn't say you could do too much of the Bruce Lee-like type mechs, because the legs aren't really wide enough. If you do maybe some wider feet on it, which would give it a bit more stability, and you could put it in a few more different poses. But overall, it's pretty good, because they put a space for the gun. You've got like a blaster mechanism on it, and you can have it in like a good defensive pose like that. Like Rocket's about to go into action and just really take care of business. You've got jets on the back. It's just as these mechs go, it's good. It actually seems to do what it actually seems to cover the. It actually seems to cover the brief of the build and the character. So well done, Lego. You've done really well on this. This is This is a really nice build. It's well worth buying this one. I have built the other one, or I have built one of these mechs already. I can't remember which one it was because I think there was another mech in the set. I don't know. See if we got the picture of it in the instructions, but I can't remember which one it was. I know I built it in a previous video, but this one does work really well. I was a Thanos mech, yeah, and it was quite good because you got all the Infinity Gems, but Thanos is a god and doesn't even mech. Rocket Raccoon is he's a glorified technician, and this mech really suits this. You could see Rocket Raccoon using this mech in the comics or in the films or in the cartoon series, in an animated series. Anywhere in the Marvel universe, you can see Rocket Raccoon having a mech to fight in, because purely because of who he is. It works really well for the character. Well done, Lego. I'm not saying more than that because otherwise I'm just going to be I'm just going to be talking for the sake of talking, which is unfair. Because you've sat through half. Anyone who's sat through a half-hour video doesn't want to hear that. But well done, Lego. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, do feel free to like, share and subscribe. If you have any comments or feedback on this video, do feel free to add them at the end of the video, and I'll try to get mentioned on my upcoming videos. I am on YouTube and Instagram if you wish to follow me. I'm looking to other media at the moment. Stay safe, keep building and make mine Marvel. Hope to see you on my upcoming videos. Thank you for watching.